In today's video, I'm going to do an unboxing of two power tools which have been sent to me by Evolution Power Tools Limited. So I've been sent these for review as part of the launch of a new product line of cordless tools. They've sent me a couple of these which I'm going to share with you in a moment. So I'm going to do an unboxing. This is not a review or recommendation. Obviously I'll follow up with reviews using these products. I'm really keen just to see what their performance is like in a hard use DIY situation. I've got a number of projects coming up which I will use the circular saw for, cutting timber, making doors and also making fences. So this is the other one, look, this is a cordless circular saw. There's a code on there, look. And one of the great things about the blades which come with these tools from Evolution is the fact that they're multi-purpose. They will cut a multitude of different materials, different types of wood, plastic, metal, that sort of stuff. That's what I like about these. I mean, I've got a couple of power tools anyway from Evolution. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be really interested to see what these batteries are like. So this is set out very nicely. So, as we'd expect, we have an instruction manual. This has got to be a battery. So this is a 4 amp hour battery. So this is going to be a nice powerful one. So let's stick that down there. Okay, got one of those up. I'm assuming that's going to be to attach a vacuum cleaner to. And straight away I can think of something in. Okay, so that's one of your guidelines, you know, to measure along the length or breadth of a piece of wood to make sure you're cutting right distances and all that good stuff. Aha. So this is obviously your charging unit. And this puppy is the circular saw. And as usual, it feels nice and chunky. Now, the only thing missing at the moment is this multi-purpose blade, which, as I mentioned previously, will cut a variety of different materials. And that's one of the fantastic things about these tools. You don't need to keep swapping blades to cut a multitude of different materials. So what we'll do, look, let's just set that down there. Put that down there and take a peek. So this blade here then has got 18 teeth. So let's just stick that down there, shall we? So this is the unit. So I have a circular saw already. It's an Evolution circular saw. I built my cabin with this, my man cave. Absolutely fantastic. So my expectations for this are very, very high indeed. It's nifty. Maybe that goes in there like that. Okay. Wunderbar. And the battery obviously goes in there. Let's just check out the battery, shall we? Let's have a look at that. Stick that in there for a minute. So this is a nice beefy battery then, 4 amp hour battery. Be interesting to see how much use you get out of that. And as you probably gathered, you just slot that down there. So that's interesting because this will be my first cordless power tool. And one of the, well, there's two things that I think you look for with a cordless power tool. In fact, 3 things I'd go so far as to say. I think the first thing is you want to know how long lasting the batteries are going to be under intensive use on one charge. Because the thing about cordless is the fact that you want to take it somewhere where, you know, you don't need to connect to a power source, you don't want trailing cables, especially with something so potentially dangerous as something like this. You know, the more cables, the more things there are to trip on, the more hazards it creates and the more dangerous these things become. So advances in battery technology, I mean, this is the way things are going for sure, and I'm sure there will be in the not too distant future. These big batteries here, look, will probably be no bigger than your standard matchbox. Now the other thing about these cordless power tools, quite apart from how good the batteries are and how long they're going to last on a full charge, is how heavy the units are. Now compared to my other circular saw, the one with which is corded, you can tell this is a bit heavier, but that's to be expected because you've got a big beefy battery on there. Now these batteries, you can buy different sizes as far as I know. I'm sure I saw it on the website, so that might be worth bearing in mind. But this is a, oh yeah, the third thing I was going to say is the fact that with a unit like this, which is cordless, you know, it's got to be easy to use, hasn't it? There's no point in having lots of different things sticking out here, there and everywhere, giving all these features if it makes it impractical to use. So that feels good. And it all sort of fits together nice, doesn't it? In the sense that it's ergonomic. You know, these sort of things are where you'd expect them to be. They're not in the way, are they? So that's where you adjust the depth of the cutting blade. Got an Allen tool on here, look. You'll need the Allen key to just to fix the blade. So the way they've done these things, they're very ergonomic, aren't they? They're very clever. There you go, like that. There you go, look, that's pretty good actually, I like that. So it clips in there nice and strongly, but it's also got that little hole in there which it sits in, so it keeps it out of the way. So you can keep this attached to the tool without fear of losing it. So yeah, I'm liking this actually, it feels good. It feels as if it's going to be a natural thing to use. So I'm really excited about using that. As I say, I've got loads of projects coming up where this should be invaluable. So what I want to do then is to just try this battery on the vacuum cleaner. So as we can see, that goes. Just another thing I wanted to show you here, look. So this, I'll put it in like that a little bit on here, but I think it's supposed to go like that. And if you have one of these vacuum cleaners, that goes in there nicely, look. So this would make a really nice little setup, wouldn't it? And of course you bang the battery in there. Oh, good to go. Right guys and gals, so I'm going to wrap this video up now then. As I say, I will be following up with a series of reviews on both of these products, and as part of Evolution's promotion for this new product range, they are offering anybody who watches this video a 10% discount if you click the link below and put in the promo code CAVEMAN. Anyway, it's up to you whether or not you decide to do that, but if you want to pick one of these up cheaply, then that's one way of doing it.